Oh, hey there, Seeker Squad. Well, today we are here back at Precious Blood Cemetery. And again, we're reaching out to people who are not resting here, but I feel like the people we are reaching out to, they may be able to relate to the people that are resting here. Because, as we know, Precious Blood Cemetery was hit by a flood in 1955. And as you could probably tell by the title, we're reaching out to some people who passed in a flood, but it's a flood of a different kind, a molasses flood, the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. I have some information for you that we will read, and I have some names of the people who arrested, who passed during that, who are hopefully resting peacefully. So hopefully, my thought is by saying their names, they may come through. If they hear me say their names, they may come through. So yeah, so we're gonna sit right here. We're in the shade, and hopefully we'll get some people to come through. I'm gonna set up, and I'll read you the information I have about the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. All right, Secret Squad. We got the run pod out there for right now. I might put some more stuff out there after, but I want to get to this story about the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. January 15th, 1919. The day began like any other winter afternoon in Boston. Cold air, gray skies, workers moving through familiar routines. Beneath it all, something unseen was building. Inside a towering steel structure, poorly built, hastily assembled, and already known to leak, pressure had been rising. The tank was enormous, nearly 50 feet tall and 90 feet wide, packed with over 2 million gallons of molasses, weighing an estimated 12,000 tons. Around 12:30 p.m., without warning, the structure gave way. The rupture wasn't quiet, and it wasn't gradual. It was a violent failure of steel and rivets that unleashed something no one in the city had ever imagined would become deadly. A wall of molasses erupted outward. It surged into the streets, thick, heavy, unstoppable, rising to the height of a 2-story building in some places, sweeping across the north end at the speed of roughly 35 miles per hour. The first impact tore through the neighborhood instantly. Structures collapsed. A firehouse shifted off of its foundation, and train supports twisted. Horses, wagons, and people were caught mid-motion and swallowed into the wave of molasses. Some never had time to understand what was happening before they were gone. But the real horror came after the impact, because the weather was cold, about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. The molasses thickened almost instantly, turning from liquid into something closer to cement. Movement became impossible. Victims who had been standing moments earlier were now trapped, unable to free themselves as the substance hardened around them. Firefighters, police, and Navy sailors rushed into the streets, but pulling someone free could take an hour, sometimes even longer. Every rescue was a struggle against time. As daylight faded, the scope of the disaster became clear. People were still missing beneath the layers of molasses. In total, 21 people lost their lives and around 150 were injured. Workers, children, firefighters, people caught in an extraordinary collapse of industry and engineering failure. The cleanup that followed was just as surreal. Fire hoses alone could not clear it. Workers brought in salt water from the harbor to thin the molasses. Sand and sawdust were spread across the streets to absorb what remained. Steam and hot water were used where possible, while others shoveled and scraped by hand through what was once a flowing liquid. It took weeks to clear the streets enough for passage, and months before the city fully recovered. Even then, many said the smell lasted for years. In the aftermath, investigators discovered what many had suspected too late. The tank had been flawed from the beginning. Poor construction, rushed design, and lack of proper oversight had turned an industrial storage container into a disaster waiting to happen. So that is what happened, the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. As I said, I do have names of people that passed in this. So I'm going to read those out now. I'll put them on the screen for you guys so you can see them. But hopefully me reading out these names will allow the spirits to hear me say their name, and hopefully they will come through. Patrick Breen, William Brogan, John Callahan, Flaminio Gallerini, Pasquale Ian Tosca, James Keneally, Eric Layard, James Lennon, Caesar Nicola, John Sieberlich, Peter Shaughnessy, William Duffy, Peter Francis, James McMullen, Thomas Noonan, Ralph Martin, George Lay, Michael Sinat, Bridget Cloredy, Stephen Cloredy, which was her son, and Maria Di Stasio, who was only 10 years old. If you just heard your name, please come through and speak with me. I would like to know what your thoughts are on this great flood, molasses flood of 1919. If you can remember that day, I would love for you to come through. Let's turn it on. I'm going to take the bell. I want to put the bell out there. Are there any spirits coming through that were there that day? The Great Molasses Flood of 1919. My family was there? Did I say my family was there? What is your family name? Hey, Rosemary. Can you tell me what your family name was if they were present during that day? What were you doing? You say tore off our house? Yeah, they said structures were damaged, completely damaged. I thought it said tore off our house. Mary Ellen's here also? Yeah, they'll help you. Okay, Paratech is on. They will definitely help you if you need it. They are the spirit guides. They're very good at helping. Do you remember that day, January 15th? What what did it sound like when the storage container ruptured? What did it sound like? Beam. The beam, the structures, all twisted and broken. Are you talking about the beams? The beams of all the structures? You say it, yes or no? I knew you were going to say yes. No idea who that was. How many spirits from that day can come through and speak with me today? Keep saying my family. It's about the third time I heard my family. Who's over there? Okay, if that was a spirit. Okay, if that's a spirit, can you click the bell? The white and yellow device. Can you click that bell? You'll be the first one to do it. He said sure. Let's turn this down. Hit the red button on top of the bell. It'll ding. I'll show you how to do it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just go like this. That's all you gotta do. That's all you... If it goes off one more time, I'm just gonna move it to the side, just to be sure. Can you click the bell? All right, we're gonna move it just to get, you know what I mean. Just move it just a little bit. It's in a different spot. Now let's see. Click the bell, please. Click the bell. I showed you how to do it. Please click the bell. Put that ball where the ghost was. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right, I'm gonna keep talking. Please click the bell. I would greatly appreciate it if you click that bell. All right, who is back there? Can you give me a name?
Around.
Are you from? Did you pass during the flood?
Move it.
I moved it. I did move it. I moved it to make sure that it was you that was doing that. You can still set it off.
Something.
Silent. Yes, I did go silent. Silent. I went silent to see if you would click that bell.
And
I really hope they click that bell, man. I can't wait for the first day when that bell actually clicks. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be freaking crazy. If there is somebody here from the Great Molasses Flood, can you say your name?
something from our and not much. Good. You mean the thing? She wanted.
Who needs help? Who needs help here? My parents? Is that Steven? I know Steven. Steven was with his mother. He was? He was? Are they both here? What was his mother's name? Put it over here. What was Steven's mother's name? Steven's mother's name was Bridget. Are Steven and Bridget here?
This lady.
Parent. It's a parent again. This lady, parent. Hello, Bridget.
Around.
Bridget. Bridget, are you with your son? Hope they say yes. Hope they say yes. Say yes, sir. That's good. Yes, sir. All right, that's good to know. That's good to know. I'm sorry that you both passed, especially in this strange, traumatic way. But at least you are together. Alert. Something you guys did not get. I understand that. Alert. You get no alert. You had no warning. Nobody could have ever thought that 21 people would pass due to molasses and 150 others were injured. Vapors? Vapors? I mean, they said the smell lasted years. They did say the smell lasted years. Is that what you're talking about with vapors? 21. Ho, ho, ho. We got some people here. How many? How many molasses victims are here? We definitely got some victims here. We definitely have some of those people here. Thank you for coming through, spirits.
Found out. And move this thing.
From the 6? Are there 6 of you here? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I'll take as many as I can get. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Out of the 6 of you that are here, can you tell me what went through your mind as you saw the molasses coming at you? Scared. Scared.
So Phil here.
In the story, in the information I read, it said that the container was known to leak. It was known to leak. Was there any ever even a thought that it would rupture like this? Since I moved that, it hasn't gone off. Not really sure what that means. Hopefully I didn't scare away whoever was doing that. I moved it. I just moved it a little bit to the side. You can still set it off if you want.
You are just so people. I mean,
Who needs help? I'll help you. Help us. I'll help you. That was probably one of the spirit guides. Out of the 6 people who passed that are here, have you ever relived that day in the afterlife? I was something. Were you there? What's your message? What is your message that you want to get out? Do you still? Can you still feel the stickiness of the molasses? Freaking spider climbing up on me. How long were you stuck in the molasses. I read that it took weeks to be able for people to able to pass through, but it took months to clean it all up. I hope that did not just say what I think it said. I thought it said they did not find me. Please, I hope that's not what it said. I don't even want to think about that. Imagine you pass in this super strange, traumatic, tragic, unthinkable way, and then you don't even get found. I don't know if that happened, but I hope that's not what it said. I thought that's what I heard. I really hope that's not what it said. Can you tell me how long you were trapped in the molasses? And that's how long were you trapped in the molasses? They never found me. I used.
Where?
Is your spirit still stuck there?
Back to
And I just get in. Where the
I feel you.
to do that.
Who is this? Someone. I can feel it. I can feel the pain, the scared, the scaredness. Who's doing this to me?
Yeah.
It's me. Who? What's your name? I'm not mad at you. I'm actually I'm okay I'm okay with it. It's a lot. It's a lot to feel. But I just want to know who you are.
Get in. Like it.
I don't see it, but I feel it. Can you tell me your name?
And I think
Look at that. Tide.
Good.
Tide. Flood. Tide. Wow, that was crazy. I'm fine now. That was. I'm sorry that you felt that way. Can you tell me who did that to me? Yeah, I can definitely believe you are with me. I definitely believe it. That was a lot. That was a lot. Wow. Well, I hope that you are not constantly reliving that feeling.
Good.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me that? Are you constantly feeling that?
Maybe I wasn't.
My lord.
I would like to thank you for making me feel that. That was it was a lot, but I appreciate that. To know what you were going through.
No.
Wow. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about that. Is wow. Wow. I am gonna be getting out here in a couple minutes. I would love to have a name of who made me feel that. And if you have, I'm waiting. I'm waiting a couple minutes. I'm waiting a couple minutes. If you want to set anything off back there again, or if you would like to, any message, anything. I know how you are feeling now. That was crazy.
Street.
Yeah, I've never felt like that before. I don't. Like I said, I hope you don't feel that constantly. You're inside something. I said you're inside something. All right, spirits. Thank you for communicating. This was crazy. This was a crazy one, but I appreciate it. All right, Secret Squad. We came here to speak to the spirits that passed away in the Great Molestus Flood of 1919. They was definitely here. They was definitely here. We got the number. They confirmed the number of people who passed away. 21. They said there were 6 of them here. They were setting off the ghost detector at the beginning, and they just made one or more than. I'm not sure if we got a name. If you heard a name, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments if you heard a name. But somebody or multiple people just gave me the feeling of what they went through. Seeing the molasses come at them and then being trapped in there. And like I said, I hope I did not hear what I think I heard when I asked how long were you trapped. I thought I heard they did not find me. I hope I didn't hear that, but I thought that's what I heard. Let me know if you guys heard that also. But you guys are the best. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click that bell so you get notified when the videos drop. Turn notifications on. There's a link in the description in case you want to pick up some merch. I hope you believe. I definitely believe. You guys are the best. And I will see you in the next one.